Hello, good morning. This is Julie. It is Tuesday, May 19th, 5:45 a.m. Central. Taking a look at the crude market and a strategy I'm working on with my Unirinco bars. First thing this morning, taking a look at the economic calendar, changing my time to my central. Where are you? Central right there. As we see on Tuesday, May 19th, there is housing on Redbook. Nothing really that's going to affect crude oil with interest rates. Tomorrow, we have our crude oil inventories, which will impact. They're also expecting some more inventory levels that have decreased from the previous week, which should support this market for the summertime. So depending upon what the API releases tonight and our overnight action, I really don't see this thing falling off anymore. We're getting less inventories. The shale production is decreasing. Rigs have been coming offline, albeit at a slower pace recently. And we're in the summer drive time for crude. The dollar is still falling. There's nothing on the dollar front to show that that's going to change anytime in the immediate future today. So we can flip over to the technical summary, and the investing.com does have crude at a strong sell. That was on the on our daily and 5 hour. But we're getting a 5-minute buy, which is representative of this bottom that we're seeing right here. So the strong sells overnight on the daily, and now we're getting some rounded bottoming action. So I would like to see a cup and handle, maybe a pullback to the value area low, and then a retrace up to this value area high, which would take out the previous value area low. And if we can stay within this 3-day value area, that's what I like to see to support a market. If we continue selling off and going back below this 3-day value area, then it's going to be very bearish. And we do have room to run down here. So, but right now I think the market's supported. They're expecting more inventory, less inventories, not more, but less inventories on hand, which should support price fundamentally. But you can't tell with that crazy crude what's going to happen with the EIA report. You think that it's going to sell off, and it doesn't. I have a strategy that I've been working on with my Renko bars, and this one works better with a small Renko bar. I have a 1-tick trend, a 4-tick reversal, and a 1 offset. This is the most accurate, the 1-tick trend and the 1 offset, that you can get with a unit Renko bar, with any Renko bar, because you're really changing it to a line break bar. And when you combine this with an oscillator to time your entries, not necessarily on the line break, but when the oscillator goes above or below the 0 line, and you're using it with trend. Right now I just have a 200 EMA filter, which is the reason you see some chop around the 200 EMA. It's really looking good. This won't be representative of a real live trading environment, but over the last 4 days, May 14th through May 19th, it made over $10,000 with a very strong profit factor and a very good percent profitability. My maximum adverse excursions, let me change this to the percent, the currency. Favorable excursion versus adverse excursions. Everything looks good on this strategy. And again, this is based on a 1-tick offset with a 200 EMA filter going with a momentum oscillator that I have a special setting for. I've sort of tweaked my settings on it. And so far, it's looking really, really good. I like the trades I'm getting, especially on these big runs. It's really capturing it. My exit that I've got on here works with these line breaks. Do you see how this sets up like a line break oscillator? It allows the retracement, but will turn price around once that break is hit. So I can capitalize on this with my exit strategy, and that's how I use the line break oscillator, because I can work on my exits to get me out of a trade before the price action actually turns. Once it crosses the previous bar, do you see how it forms a candle back up?
Order filled.
And there I go. I just got the exit took me out with my profit. So this is keeping the profits and getting me back in after the pullback. So a lot of profit, a lot of small profits that add up, but my profits are not capped. As long as the bar continues to go in the direction of the trade, it will continue going. So I'm not capping my profits. I'm letting them run, and I'm going to consider loosening up my exit signal a little bit. But again, I like this very much. Be careful when you're working with Renko bars and trading strategies. A lot of people scoff at that because they don't have them set up correctly. When you have it set up with a 1-tick offset, you're running it pretty much like price action. There's still going to be a tick difference on your trade. So you need to add a tick in for slippage to counteract that difference in your entries and exits. And always, always, always run these in a incubator environment like Top Step Trader before putting them in the live market with your money. I've been using Top Step Trader as my incubator for my strategies for about a year now, trying to find the right one that I'm going to get funded with, and then I'll just run the strategy and go off on my merry journey traveling that I want to do. So this one looks pretty good. Go get the Unirenko bars, set it to a 1-tick offset, and have fun with that. Thank you so much.